Mike Vrabel making his return to the city where he was head coach for 6 years. He has the third most wins in Titans franchise history. That includes playoffs. It trails only Jeff Fisher and Bum Phillips. Vrabel has the Patriots in first place in the AFC East this year. His 4 wins are the same number Brian Callahan had in his 23 games as the Titans head coach. And so now as this head coach makes his return today, he brings along with him a tradition that began when he was coaching in Tennessee. Mike Reese takes us inside Mike Vrabel's press conference routine.
Before we start this story, we should probably look back.
Hi, Teresa.
In 2018, when Mike Vrabel arrived at press conferences as Tennessee Titans head coach, he began a new routine.
How are you, Teresa?
Good, how are you, Mike?
Great.
I'm Teresa Walker. I'm the state sports editor for the Associated Press in Tennessee. I've covered this franchise, the Tennessee Titans, since they first arrived in the state of Tennessee in July of 1997, and I have not gone anywhere since.
It's a tough business, I think, for females, right? For women, you know, breaking into this league. And again, when I got to Tennessee, just trying to get to know everybody, and then there's Teresa, and she's plugging away, and she's always right there in front and super attentive. And so I figured, just out of respect to her, you know, give her the first question, and it kind of stuck. How are you, Teresa?
I'm good, how are you?
Great.
How is Ryan doing at this point?
Good.
When he took the job, I had a sit-down session with him, part off the record, part on the record. And I make sure to try to introduce myself to all the new coaches that I'm covering so that they know who I am. I'm asking objective, newsy-based questions. I think it was in that first season, 2018. Once we were kind of into September, it's like, okay, gotta be ready, gotta bring it. What am I asking today?
Go ahead, Teresa.
I'll ask you the same thing.
Teresa?
Oh, sorry about that.
Hi, Teresa.
Good morning, Mike. Mike, that the tail of the game?
Well, it's a large part of the game. You know, it was always just a good way to get going, and like, what do you got, Teresa? You know, it was just one after another. And then obviously, I mean, Karen covered me here and covered us here when we were players here, so felt like it was only right. Hi, Karen.
Hi, Mike. My name's Karen Garigian. I've been covering sports for 40 years, so I've been around the block. I think it's just kind of a respect thing, and I'm a familiar face, and I think he knows what he's getting pretty much when I'm going to ask him a question.
Hi, Karen.
Hi, Mike.
How you doing, Karen? Hi, Karen. How are you?
Well, how are you, Mike?
Great.
Karen doesn't travel for most road games. After the Patriots' Week 5 win over the Bills, Vrabel noticed.
Karen missed a good one.
What was your reaction when you heard him say that?
Well, I wasn't expecting it, but then I thought about it and I said, of course he's going to bust me for not being there.
When we are able to make connections with the people we cover, it's why it's so important that journalists are in NFL locker rooms, because that way we get to connect on the human level and help tell their stories better. It helps everybody do their jobs better.
I think he has a set idea about how he wants to run things, how he wants to go about things, and the media is no different than the locker room. It's almost like he's setting our culture by going to the same person first all the time. Like he's keeping us in line.
Hi, Karen.
Ted, it's obviously one of your closest friends.
Yeah.
Sort of a sign of just the person that he is.
Yeah. It is. And Vrabes mentioned of how, you know, they've had to pay their dues, but it's basically who they are as people also. Karen was there when I was there, when Vrabes was there, and she was one of the most trusted beat writers that we felt as players also. I knew Vrabes was going to do this the minute he got there. I remember that watching all his press conferences in Tennessee. Teresa, I was like, he gets to New England, it'll be Karen. Yeah. Because Karen's been there forever. She's the best. Everyone trusts Karen Garigian.